morning guys, and welcome to Amateur Detecting Days with me, Ads. Before I start, sorry there wasn't a video last week. I did go out, but I wasn't very well. About halfway through the day I started to feel really unwell, and so I went home really early. I did find a few bits, so I'll add them to this video. So this video will be a mashup of sort of today's dig and last week's dig. But like I say, about halfway through the day I started to feel really unwell, and I decided to go home before I started to feel any worse. So yeah, I did go out last week. I did have a few bits, but I just didn't do a full day, and not enough to make a video. Like I say, I wasn't very well, so I went home early. But anyway, today I'm out on a group dig. I'm out with Go Detecting Midlands, and we're in Evesham, Badsey in Evesham, which is really close to where I work. So normally if I see a dig around this area, I like to get on it, because I've been working in this area for 20 odd years, and so it's nice to actually get on the fields that I see on a regular basis. They have been here before. I'm not sure what they had though, but today we've got this field here, which is a worked field, and I think at the back of that hedge there where there's another field as well. It's about 35 acres of worked ground, and there's not many diggers coming. I think there's 30, 40 maximum. People are just starting to come in, get in now, look. People are just starting to turn up. I got here quite early because I had to do my intro and stuff. But yeah, I'm hoping that I can have a good day today. We've had plenty of rain this week, which is a good thing, and it's due to rain today, so there's moisture in the air, there's moisture in the ground. Hopefully the Deus is back up and running at its full potential, because it has been struggling with this dry weather. And so have I think that's why I was ill last week. I think it was really hot. I did take a drink with me, but I drank it early, and I think I dehydrated myself too much. That's my guess. But yeah, I wasn't great, so I had to call it a day. But today I'm prepared. Loads of drink with me, loads of food with me, and I'm raring to go. And like I say, hopefully the day is going to perform now that there's moisture in the ground and moisture in the air. So I'm hoping to get up some decent finds today. So wish me luck guys, and I'll catch you at that first hole. Cheers. First little find of the day, musket ball, 12mm musket ball. I haven't had a musket ball for a while, you know, to be fair. I do like finding these. I know you find lots and lots of them, but they are still part of history. They are, I mean, these are probably not from the Civil War, these are probably from hunting, but yeah, I'm not sure that's been shot. It doesn't look like it's impacted anything. Probably been dropped more likely, but it's the first find of the day. Yeah, happy with that. There we go. And finally, I've got my first coin of the day. Not sure whether you'll be able to see it because of how dark it is, but that's quite deep as well, you know. That's quite deep for dry soil, but it's a coin. Other than that, that musket ball, I've had nothing else at all. I'll tell you a lot. I've had this thing, which I'm not sure what it is. I've had this. It's copper, whatever it is. Let's just bring it down a bit so I can see a bit better. Yeah, I'm not sure. Can have a really good signal, obviously, because look at the size of it. But yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think it's anything amazing. I thought it was a jelly mould when I first saw it, but I'm not sure. Yeah, but that's it. But yeah, finally we've got a coin, and who are we? It's a halfpenny, and we are, oh my god, 1923, so it's a George V. That's deep, you know, for a George V penny, halfpenny. Yeah, let's just give it a wipe. This field is all ridge and furrow. So if a George V penny is that deep, then, well, you can imagine that if there's any hammered coins or anything like that in here, I just ain't going to get to them. 1923 is that, or was it 28? Just get that wipe. I can't see. I'm not sure, 1920 something. It's a halfpenny. Let's see if I can get a bit of better light. George V. But it's the first coin of the day. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Let me just see if I can see the date. 1928, I think. But yeah, it's the first coin of the day, so I'm happy. We're off the board with something. On we go. And another coin. But I think I've dinked it. Because there was a shotty end and a coin in the same hole. I think I pinpointed the shotty end and not the coin, and the coin was right in the side here. So I think I've caught it. Yeah, I have. Look, I've caught that corner there. Yeah, and a little bit on the date. Oh, what a shame. 1875, I think that is. Let's have a look. Yeah, 1875, so it's going to be a Victoria. Yeah, it's a Vicky Bun head. Oh, hate it when you do that. Couldn't be helped though. I didn't know that there was two targets in the same hole, obviously. And what I've done is I've pinpointed the other target because the shotgun, the shotty end was straight in the middle. So yeah, I pinpointed the wrong one. Let's just turn into the sun a bit. Here you go. You can see where I've caught it here, look. 1875 penny. And this is Victoria Bunhead. Pictures aren't great, are they? Queen Victoria, or Alexandrina. Her real name was, she took Victoria when she took the throne. Alexandrina, beautiful name. Yeah. I believe she's our second longest reigning monarch, behind Elizabeth. She was the longest reigning monarch until Queen Elizabeth. Cool. But it's another coin. There is stuff here, it's just really hard to find. I've had so many shot ends. I've had another musket ball as well. I shan't bother showing you. Everyone's seen a musket ball. And I had a buckle as well, which I didn't show because it was in pieces. Yeah, I can't even find it now. Yeah, it was like this, look. It was in about 5 different pieces. Would have been a nice buckle had it been complete, because the shape and everything was with it. I'm not sure what the rest of it is, unfortunately. It's not massively old, but yeah, it would have been a nice buckle had it not been in loads and loads of pieces. Yeah. Oh well. Here we go. Nice little oval buckle. Shame it's missing the pin. I don't think the pin's in the hole. There's some age there though, because you can see the file marks on the inside there. Yeah, there's some good age there. Not really decorated. Yeah, that's nice. Come on, focus. Yeah, I like that. Nice little buckle. Oh, dropped it. Yeah, I'll take that. That's the first hole on this field. I've moved on from the cow field now. I'm trying to make my way up to the Roman patch. This is the first thing I've dug on this little field. Cool. On we go. Okay, let's try a live dig. Got an absolutely solid 74, and it's right next to that buckle that I've just had. The buckle was there, look.
So 74. It's in the realms of a shotty end. I'll try and do a 3-sided hole. The ground is really dry, as everybody knows. Sorry if it's bouncy, guys. Right, are we in or out? Hopefully in. I'm just off to the side. Standard. It's going to be a shotty end, isn't it? Sorry if you can't see. It's not actually off to the side, I was wrong. It's just a bit deeper. Oh, got some greenery there, look. Oh, it's a buckle. Or half a buckle anyway. Got a loop on it. That's new. I wonder if the other half's in there. Let me just check. I'm getting beeps. No, I think it's just falsing. I will check though. I will check. Get another buckle, 2 buckles, 2 holes. It's a strange one, that, isn't it? It might actually be a sword hanger, you know, because of that loop there. Could actually be a sword hanger. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, it could be because of that loop at the top there. Yeah, it could actually be a sword hanger, but I'm pretty sure that should have been mirrored. Yeah, I will check in the hole to see if there's anything else in there. That's not a bad live dig. I'll take that. On we go. Okay, we got our first diggable signal. Lovely 64, 65. 64, 65 both directions. Right, we're there. Oh, come on, let's have something nice on the first hole. My legs are really stiff today. I played football on Thursday for the first time in a while. I'm just not used to it. Yeah, I haven't played in a long time. So I'm a little bit rigid today. I'm old. Right, we're out and we're still at a solid 64. Oh, come on, let's have something nice on the first hole. Can we see? It's there, it's that. That's what it, oh. It's just a bit of copper. Yeah. Nothing great. Not worth getting down on my old knees for. Oh. Yeah, I'm struggling a little bit. Oh, if only I was young again. Oh well. First hole done. On we go. Okay, first find of the day, or what I'd class as a find of the day. I've had a few buttons, but I'm not sure if this is a folded up coin or what. I can't tell. It does look like a coin. It's proper battered though, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's have a look. I think it is, you know. It's absolutely mullered though, isn't it? Yeah, I've had a few buttons, a few bits of lead, and lots of crap. But I think that's a coin. It's just absolutely trashed. But it's something at least. Yeah, I ain't gonna get an idea of it, I don't think. We'll take it. It's the first thing that I'd say was worth digging up, apart from a few buttons, which have all been plain, that's why I've not shown them. Well, on we go. I'm not sure if we've got something, but I thought I'd reveal it on camera. Just whatever it is, got some patterning on it. I'm not sure. Where is it? What have we got? It's a star. It is. It's actually a star. Take my glove. See if I can pick that mud out of the back. It is. It's almost like is it Hadrian star? Is it? Is that what they call it? Or is it a pagan star? I don't know. I'm just guessing. See if I can just straighten that slightly. No, I can't. That's cool though. That's something, isn't it? Is it actually a star? Because the other bit's bent back like that. Look, we'll put it like that. You can sort of see what I mean. Yeah, I'm sure there's a name for the star that's like, it's two interlinked triangles, isn't it? That's something. I'm not sure what. I'm not sure the age. I can't think. Is it St. Day? I don't know. I'm just going. I'm not going to guess. Maybe I'll look on Google in a minute and come back. But I'm sure the star, which is two triangles interlinked, has got a name. I'll have a look and I'll come back though. But yeah, I'm happy with that. That's something. I've switched over to the Techno program because there's a lot of iron in the ground, like really bad. And I know the Techno program has really good separation. And I've only been on it sort of 10 minutes and I've had a couple of decent signals just pop out at me. It's really busy, the program is. It's got all the pops and whistles and you can hear all the iron and everything else in the ground. But as soon as you go over something, you just bounce it out at you. So yeah, it is a really good program. I don't use it very often. In fact, it's probably only the second time I've used it. And at this rate, if I keep finding stuff like this, I'll use it for the rest of the day because I'm actually really happy with that. That's something that I'd say was a pretty half decent find. Not sure of the age. I don't think it's that old. But yeah, I'll find out what the star is. I'll come back. On we go. It's the Star of David. I nearly said St. David star, but yeah, Star of David is two triangles interlinked. So I'd say that's something to do with that. I'm pretty sure there's a pagan star that's very similar. That's as good as you can fill in these holes because it's so hard, the ground underneath. The top is nice and loose, like first inch or so, and then after that it's just big clumps of clay. So there you go, that looks fine. But yeah, Star of David, I'll take that. On we go. Yeah, I think I've got my first really old find. There'll be no more live digs today than the first one, I'm afraid, guys. The ground is absolutely solid just under the surface and it'd be way too bouncy. I'll give you all motion sickness. But I think that is, let me see if I can just straighten it. Oh, I think that's a farm token. Definitely some kind of detail on it. I'm not sure what the detail is, but yeah, I think that's a farm token. So this is farm currency back in the day. This is what I believe, don't quote me on it, I believe this is the currency that farmers used to pay their workers in, and then they could only spend them in the shop on the farm, and then the produce that they could buy was massively overpriced. So it was a way of exploiting the workers because they were being paid with currency that wasn't legal tender, and then they could only spend it on the produce that they were probably helping grow and harvest. So yeah, I think it is. I can't tell what that is. I'm not sure, but I think that's what that is. I think that's a farm token. Or it could be a lead seal, I suppose, but they're normally doubled over. I'm not sure, but it's something. It's a find. There's a lot of trash here. There's a lot of iron in the ground as well. So I've just got to keep going. Keep plodding on. I've had so many buttons, but nothing worth showing. If I get a button that's got a bit of detail on it, I'll show it. But there's no point in me showing you plain, boring old buttons, because everyone's seen plain, boring old buttons. Oh well. On we go. Okay. I'm just at this thing here. I'm not sure what it is as usual, but there's a couple of little holes in it, so it would have been mounted to something. Furniture decoration maybe, leather decoration. It's got some nice, like a nice floral design on it. I can't clean it up any more than that because I don't want to wet it. I'll give it a little brush. Yeah, I think it goes that way actually, looking at it. Yeah, because there's leaves and stuff up here as well, isn't there? That's nice though, that's something. So apparently on the field that I'm on now, a gold ring has just come up, a relatively modern ring. And on the first field, a fib came up. So I'm possibly going to head back to the first field. But now that I'm finding stuff on here, I'm going to stay on here for a little bit, I think. Yeah, I like that though, I think a bit decorative. We'll take it.
Find of the week this week goes to James Cap for this beautiful English jetton. Now these were used in banks in medieval times on a counting board, which is a bit like an abacus, and they were used to work out like profit, loss, debt, and so on and so forth. They were also used in gaming as well, a bit like we use poker chips today. Now they've got the same characteristics as a hammered coin. They've gone through the same process as a hammered coin as well. They're just not silver. I think they're bronze. You know, it's on the back it's got the pellets like you see on a hammered coin and the long cross, and on the front it's got a bust as well. Now I'm not sure who the bust is. If I was to have a guess, I'd say it's probably Edward II, which would be early 1300s, around there. I've had jettons in the past, but I've never had one with a bust, so I'd love to get one that's got a bust on it. Like I say, to me it's a hammered coin. It's gone through the same process. It's just wasn't in circulation. Obviously it's not made of silver. So yeah, absolutely wonderful find. So thanks for showing me that, James, and well done for making the video. And thank you to everyone else who showed me their finds this week. I really do love seeing them all, so please do keep them coming. Anyway, I want to get back to it, so I'll catch you guys at that next hole. Cheers.
Second one I found of these now, fossils. I think they call them a devil's toenail. Yeah, this is the second one I found now. So these are like, I don't know, millions of years old. Yeah, the last time I was on a dig in Evesham, I was finding these as well. There's another one there. Another one just here. Another one here, devil's toenails. Cool. Well, these are definitely going to be the oldest things I find today. On we go. I'm not sure what it is, but I've got something very, very green in the bottom of the hole there. You can just see it here. So I thought I'd get it out on camera, just in case it's something decent. What is that? It's not anything decent. It's just a big piece of bronze. Yeah, I don't think it is anything good. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh well, on we go.
Okay, so I've moved on from the group dig. I was having a few little bits and bobs, but it was quite trashy and it was getting frustrating, and there weren't a lot coming up all over, to be fair. So I've got a few nice bits, but like I've had no coins or anything like that. So my first ever permission this is, and it was like 10 minutes away, so I phoned up the lady. I haven't been here for 12 months, so I phoned her up and I said, would you mind if I come and done a couple of hours? And she said, yeah, come and help yourself. So I've come back here, and this is where it all started. This is my first ever permission, and I've not been here for about 12 months, and I've never been on here with a Deus 2, so I thought I'd come and give it a go. We were hoping getting up a few coins and stuff like that. I've not had a great deal off here, to be fair, but like I said, I've only been here a handful of times in the past, and I've never been here with a Deus 2, so I'm hoping I can get up a few bits before I go. I'm only going to do a couple of hours and see how it goes. Like I say, it is pasture, so the Deus might struggle because it is still dry. A lovely permission though. It's only small. It's only 16 acres, but if you look, all the fields have got this ridge and furrow on it, so there's got to be stuff here. Whether I can find anything, I don't know, but we'll give it a go. So wish me luck, guys, and I'll catch you at the next hole. See you in a bit. Bye. Alright, so I've not been going very long at all, and I think I'm on with my second coin already. My first coin was a penny. It was a modern penny. Yeah, nothing great. I don't even know what the date is on it, but I don't. It says 1 penny, so it's not going to be massively old. But it's a coin, and it's the first one I've had today. But I've got another one in there. Look, see that? And that looks older. So let's have a look. Oh, it's not. It's not a coin. I was certain that was going to be a coin, you know. It's not. I don't know what it is. Certainly not what I thought it was going to be. I was certain that was a coin. I couldn't see that little bit there. I could just see that. I was certain that was going to be a coin. Oh well. We'll keep going. Like I say, I've not been here long and I've already had a penny. Oh well, that's a shame. On we go. I remember this place now. Absolutely full of these things. They're like rivet caps. There's lots and lots of them here, and they give off really, really good signals. Yeah, I should be digging up a few of these. Oh well, never mind. There we go. Okay, I've just had this thing. Absolutely no idea what it could be. Absolutely no idea. There's some age there though, you can see because of the patina in here, and there's file marks on the inside of there. I thought maybe a rain guide, but I think they're bigger. Absolutely no idea. In fact, I'm going to have this as today's hashtag VIC, the Viewers Identification Challenge. If anyone knows what that could be, if you could, in your comment, put hashtag VIC before your comment and let me know what you think that could be. Because I've got absolutely no idea. I thought, first of all, I thought a rain guide, then I thought maybe a pair of like scissors, but they're not big enough to get your fingers through. I don't know. Absolutely no idea. I can't tell if there's any detail up at that top edge there. I'm not sure. But yeah, if anybody knows what that is, if you could please let me know and put hashtag VIC before you comment. Be really appreciated if you could help me out. I'll leave it to you guys to identify that for me. Awesome. On we go. And another little thing. Now, I'm not sure if that is a lead button or a hem weight. It looks like a button. It's definitely lead. It could possibly be a hem weight. So it would have been sewn to the inside of the skirts back in like Victorian times to keep the skirts down. But it looks like a button. It could well be my first ever lead button. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. Hem weight possibly, lead button possibly, I don't know. If you know, let me know please. Awesome. On we go. I think we've got another coin, but it's not looking great. It's not looking great at all. Let's give it a brush. Yeah. It's a toasted coin. Yeah, I'm not going to
Can't get anything off that at all, unfortunately. Yeah, I can't see anything. Yeah, completely toasted. Absolutely nothing at all. Yeah. Not seeing anything. The problem with there being sheep on here, it's a lambing farm, so I know the sheep pee can really deteriorate the coins, and that's what it looks like has happened to that, unfortunately. Oh well, it's a coin, we'll take that. It's probably the oldest coin I've had today. Well, only the second coin, so it's definitely the oldest coin I've had today. On we go. Okay, not the ancient coins we're looking for, but I'll take these at the minute. Yeah, and it's a 2p piece. Yeah. Modern spendable coins. But I suppose it's another coin. We'll take it. On we go.
That's it then, guys, I'm done. The ground here is just rock solid. There's certain parts that are like so compact and dry, it is literally like concrete, and I've had to abandon a few holes. But I've had a few little bits off here and had a few bits off the other dig as well. My find of the day is probably that Star of David. Absolutely wonderful that is. I've never seen anything like that before. Not sure the age or anything, but I just love the design of it. And a few other bits as well. So it's not been disastrous, but it hasn't been as good as it can be. I really hoped that the rain we had this week would have made a difference to the ground, but it just hasn't. It just hasn't penetrated the ground at all. It's still bone dry, so the detecting is still suffering. So I'm sorry I can't bring you ancient finds this week again, but trust me, it's not through lack of trying. I'm trying my best, and like I say, I've had a few bits though, so I am happy. So thanks for watching, and if you have stayed to the end, thanks for staying to the end. Just a reminder, we are sponsored by Dragon Detecting, so if you need anything metal detecting related, go over, use my code ADS10, save yourself 10% off. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully the videos will get better once the weather turns. We really need some rain, some persistent rain for a week or so to make a difference. Otherwise, it's not going to get any better. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again soon. Cheers.